Hello everybody, Will here from CreativeTeam, and okay, hear me out. So it's 2019, and things are looking good. We're tech forward, businesses are growing, technology is growing with them, and they're both utilizing each other in a cohesive fashion. A term of which we're going to go over today is starting to creep into the picture. It's been around for a little bit, but not long enough. The Digital Employee Experience, or DEX as we'll call it from now on. It starts to pick up some traction, but then 2019 ends and 2020 begins, and everything begins to change. Well, what is DEX and how are businesses using it in 2020, and where is it going to go from here? Let's talk about that. First off, what is DEX? It's considered the quality of users' interactions with technology in the work environment. From computers to phones, employees are all connected, and this is how most jobs function these days. IT has become a required component in the workplace. However, the DEX is usually one of the last things companies used to think about. Most people would have a computer issue and then have to spend on average 28 minutes waiting for IT to solve the problem. This would cause on average about 30 minutes to be lost per day per issue. Now over time, that's quite a lot of productivity to be lost. However, as our intelligence has grown and as technology grows with us, the experience of all of this has improved. However, DEX still hadn't been to the forefront of the business model, even in 2020 in January. Why was this? Well, shortly after in March, the pandemic hit. Now, what may have taken 5 to 10 years of steady growth to get DEX into the business model only ended up taking about 2 or 3 months in total, because businesses needed to safely get their employees back to work in a timely manner, but they couldn't be in a business office. So what else is there to do? Give them computers, laptops, phones, and things like that. But in turn, DEX would have to be improved as well. There are several things that influence DEX. Applications used, the devices required to get the job done, mobility, performance, security, resource usage, and sentiment. When an app suddenly crashes, or the computer becomes slow, or a network isn't even stable, it all affects the sentiment and productivity of the business. When DEX goes right though, you can reap quite a few benefits from it. With less technological issues and more mobility and flexibility, you have happier workers. Happier workers equals more production, and more production equals a faster return on investment, which is what we want. It's like a set of dominoes. When one starts to fall, you reap the benefits of the rest. But as the economy stands and people not being able to go back to work in a standard office, it makes it a little difficult to not have DEX in the forefront. This is definitely changing how we view technology in the business and workplace these days. If you're in need of improving your digital employee experience, head on over to CreativeTeam.io. Our team of experts can help you improve your DEX in several ways. Using the latest technology, CreativeTeam members can produce high-quality, responsive app experiences for your enterprise, so that way app crashes are at a minimum. In this aspect, we can also help you increase your DEX and cut your costs utilizing cloud-based infrastructure, making everything more affordable but also more reliable. Finally, we use up-to-date and strong UI/UX design practices to give your employees a user-friendly experience on the web and mobile interfaces. And there you guys have it, the digital employee experience and how it's changing the workplace these days. If you thought this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.